Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Moe Money with you on the Moe Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan. Hope y'all in America had a great Thanksgiving. And here we go again, as I'll just move the Pepsi out of the shot here. And we'll get started with the NBA, where the Raptors take on the Pacers. This game is at 5 p.m. tonight in Indiana, and it's on TSN. The Raptors are struggling with the loss of Kyle Lowry and a few other key pieces. The Raptors do not look like the same team, and even though they're at home after their long year and a half in Tampa Bay, it's not looking good. Give me the Pacers in that one. The Celtics look like a good young team in Boston, but they can't stay healthy, and they are in San Antonio to take on the Spurs. The Spurs are a young, struggling team in the NBA, and at 5:30 the Celtics take on the Spurs. Give me the Celtics in that one. Again, these picks are for entertainment purposes only. The Lakers are in Sacramento, or excuse me, the Kings are in LA to take on the Lakers. The Kings have a great young point guard named De'Aaron Fox, and the Lakers are one of the oldest looking teams in the league. Uh, I do expect the Lakers to win this game. However, a Kings victory and the Lakers looking old is not out of the question. The Pistons and the Clippers at 12:30. I don't know why there's a 12:30 game scheduled, but on a Friday when everybody's at work. But the Clippers have Paul George. They're still without their star Kawhi Leonard. However, I do think the Clippers are deep enough to beat the Pistons in LA. And I just figured out why there's a second game, or there's a game at 12:30, because that's the first game in LA, as both the Lakers and the Clippers play at the Staples Center. However, give me the Clippers in that one. The Bulls and Magic. The Bulls are just the better team with Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, and DeMar DeRozan in Chicago. Give me the Bulls over the Magic. The Phoenix Suns, last year's Western Conference finalists, take on the New York Knicks, another young, solid team in the East, with Julius Randle against DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul. Give me the Suns in that game. The Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Charlotte Hornets at 4 o'clock. Charlotte Hornets have LaMelo Ball. Minnesota Timberwolves have Karl Anthony Towns. I will take the Hornets in that one. I think LaMelo is pretty good. And then Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder are a very young team. The Wizards can't really get it together either. However, I think with Bradley Beal and his supporting cast, the Wizards would come through. Zion Williamson and the Pelicans, even though they're a good young team and Zion is a superstar, the Utah Jazz just have too much going for them. I think the Jazz with Donovan Mitchell have too much firepower. The Jazz win that one. The defending champs are in Denver at 6 p.m. to take on Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. Jokic is the MVP. Giannis is the champion. I think it's the regular season. The Bucks go on the road to Denver and win this game in the altitude. Give me the Bucks. The Portland Trail Blazers versus the Golden State Warriors. You got Steph Curry, you've got Dame Dollar and CJ McCollum at 7 o'clock versus Steph Curry. Like I said, I think the Warriors are going to win this game. They've just got too much firepower. They've been playing really well, and that's your association story for this morning. Now let's go to the NHL, where the Sabres take on the Canadiens in Buffalo. The Canadiens are really struggling with just 5 wins on the season so far, and we're at the quarter pole just about. The Sabres aren't looking good either. It's Allen versus Tokarski. It's all about goaltending matchups, but the Canadiens are fragile. Give me the Sabres at home in that one. The Canucks and Blue Jackets at 4 o'clock. The Canucks are 6-12-2. The Blue Jackets are holding a playoff spot. It's Demko versus Merzlikins. I like Merzlikins. The Canucks are struggling. I'll take the Blue Jackets at home. Look for the Canucks to go 6-13-2. Sorry, Canucks fans. I don't think you get it done today. Expect a change at GM or head coach or both in the very near future. The Leafs are in the Shark Tank to take on the Sharks. The Leafs have been playing well. The Sharks have been playing well. Your expected goaltenders are Wall and Reimer. The Sharks are at home. Woll's coming off his first career shutout. I think he might have a setback tonight. He's a very young goaltender. Give me the Sharks in the tank on that one. The Rangers and the Bruins, your expected goaltenders are Elias Shesterkin, and Schwayman. For the Bruins, I like the Rangers in this one. Schwayman is a real unpredictable goalie. Shesterkin is pretty solid at 10-3-2. Swayman is 6-3. Give me the Rangers in that one. That's at 10 a.m. Again, I don't know why these games are so early on a Friday when everybody's at home or at work, rather. It's the Blackhawks and the Blues from the Madhouse on Madison in Chicago. The starting goaltenders are expected to be Binnington versus Fleury. I like the Blues in that one. That's at 12:30. Again, a lot of afternoon games. Maybe they're making up for the lack of the Thanksgiving Day games because of the football. I like the Blues in that one. The Jets take on the Wild in Minnesota at 12:30. It's Hellebuck versus Talbot. I like Hellebuck. He's 6-4-4. Talbot's 10-5-0. I think Hellebuck's better than Talbot. Give me the Jets. Simple as that. In another afternoon game, the Carolina Hurricanes take on the Philadelphia Flyers. The Hurricanes are one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. The Flyers sometimes have trouble supporting Carter Hart. The long and short of it is I think the Hurricanes are going to win on the road. Give me the Hurricanes in that one. The Senators and the Ducks. The Ducks have been the surprise of the NHL season, and I mean that in a good way. The Ducks have been playing very well. It's Gustafson versus Gibson for Ottawa versus Anaheim. Give me the Ducks in that one. That game's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. As well, the Panthers and the Capitals. As Ovi, much respect to who could be the greatest goal scorer in NHL history by the time it's all said and done at 2 o'clock. The Capitals go with Vanacek versus Bobrovsky. The Panthers have really been struggling after their really, really hot 10-game start to start the season. However, I like the Panthers in this game despite the fact that I think Ovi's going to score. Give me the Panthers in that game. At 3 o'clock, it's the Devils and the Predators. Two struggling teams, both in need of a victory. It's Blackwood versus Saros. I like Blackwood. He's 3-1-2, 8-7-1 Saros. Give me the Devils in that one. The Kraken and Lightning at 4 o'clock. The expansion Kraken are 1 point behind the Canucks. Unfortunately, they're drawing the two-time defending champions. I don't like the fact that they're in Tampa. It's Grubauer versus Vasilevsky. I gotta go with the Lightning on that one. The Kraken have been really struggling to open up their franchise. The Penguins and the Islanders on Long Island at 4:30. The Islanders have yet to win at their new home, the UBS Arena. It's Jari versus Sorokin. 9-4-3 versus 5-5-2. I like the Penguins in that game until the Islanders get it together. I have no faith in them whatsoever. But who can say? They've been on a 13-game road trip and played like 2 games at home. So we'll see what happens. The Avalanche are coming alive, and they're going to Dallas to take on the Stars, who are an up and down team this year. This game is at 4:30 in Dallas. Your starting goaltenders are Kemper and Holtby. 9-4-0 versus 2-4-1. Give me the Avalanche in that one, as I believe the Avalanche will end up being one of the best teams in the league. That is your morning preview. Until next time, may your ego come from a place that keeps you humble. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mamba out.